That was the voice of Mr. Suzuki, and Mr. Suzuki lives right over here. This way. Ah, welcome. Don't mind me. Oh, you're the poor kid, Brit Musical Note. I've been waiting for you. Sit. Who are you? I'm an underworld resident, Michio Suzuki. This is local apartment unit 103. Anyways, that is not important now. Your love letter is the problem. It was not good. Not at all. Why not? Why not? You don't know? It doesn't have your heart in it. You can't write a good love letter like that. If you can write a good love letter, you can kiss her under the legendary tree on the hill. However, even if you try to write a letter with your heart is immature and weak. You are at level 1. Poor boy. Everyone thinks I'm poor. Everyone calls me poor. Before you profess your love to her, you need experience. I need experience in the love department. Poor is like my only defining feature in this game, apparently. Kiss others to strengthen your heart. Let's begin your lesson. Taha! Come here, you lonely lady. I thought he was talking about me at first. Onion Lady is very angry. If you get close now, you will get hurt. Now Onion Lady is happy. It's called Viva. Give her a kiss. Now, let's start practicing. Kiss Onion Lady, Brit. So you basically have to kiss her when she vivas. And there we go. Our first kiss. And this is basically what this entire game is. You just go around kissing people. And it's great. Dama. Goodbye, Onion Lady. And she gives me money. Bravo, bravo. Brit Musical Note, you did it. Now your heart will grow a little bit. Now go home and tell your father what you did. Well then, goodbye. Take care. Hey father, guess what I did? That line's always funny to me. Go home and tell your father what you did. So, let's go home. Oh, father. Oh, he's got it set up.
You are so late, Brit Musical Note. I finished cleaning a long time ago. Your father is very tired. You must be tired too. Your new life in Long Life Town begins tomorrow. You should go to bed soon. Everyone is talking about Brit. I'm so worried about my son's reputation that I can't sleep. I'll check your accomplishments every night, my son. Let's see. Today, Brit kissed Onion Lady. Did he? Lover's tree, lover's tree. My son has successfully kissed for the first time.
That means Brit Musical Note has kissed 1 time in his whole life. Fantastic. I shall strengthen his heart. Now his reputation will be better too. Brit's musical note has reached level 2. He has become a hard worker. Keep trying and become a man with a strong heart. The next goal is 2 kisses. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you, Lover's Tree. I see. Alright, okay. Now your father can go to bed too. Good night, Brit musical notes.
So now the game properly starts. That's the end of the tutorial.
Good morning, wake up. Okay, my son. Your new life in Long Life Town starts today. By the way, Brit musical note, come and sit down before you go. There is something new in the paper. According to the paper, the suspects of Long Life Train Co. rock incident are residents of Long Life Town, Brit musical note's family. Well, trouble, big trouble. Our neighbors will think we are bad people. Brit musical note, go get rid of the rock. That's the only way to clear our names. What has the world come to? Have a good day, Brit musical note.
So, I forgot about that. We have a timer. Or not necessarily a timer, but a clock. That is going to be extremely important. This entire game relies on time. At different times, different things happen. If you open up your inventory, time pauses. Now, the goal of this game is to strengthen your heart by kissing as many people as you can. As you go around the world, there are regular residents that we've seen before, such as Michelle and Dr. Dandy. Graffiti. So there's that, but there's also these little holes. If we look down inside of them, we will meet the underground residents. The underground residents are people who rise to the surface they come up once every day for an hour or so, and you basically have to go to their hole around that time and wait for them to Viva, or do something to force them to Viva, and then you can kiss them. 3-2 Long Life Town, Mr. Music Box Life, age 40, hobby composing music. The saying of the day is, composed by me, arranged by me. Please enjoy to the last note. And when you look inside these holes, they will give you hints, such as, for this guy, you have to wait for him to finish playing his song in order to kiss him. However, Mr. Music Box doesn't come out until later at night. So I have a walkthrough here. I mean, not a walkthrough, but I have a list of times that the underground residents come out, because it's very annoying to walk around and just try and find people. So the current objective is probably Mr. Retired Bucket. He comes up at 9 a.m. to 11:15. And as you can see, it is almost 9. So he lives down this direction. Any second now. Here he is. So they come up every once in a while. They'll get into a position, and you basically just have to wait. Dang it. I messed that up. Come on. Peek out. There we go. So we kiss this man inside, an old man inside of a trash can. And guess what? We get more money. So there's two different people we can go up to now. Both of them have a decent chance of not actually vivaing this day. So at about one of these holes will open up. Let's talk to her. Hi, Brit Musical Note. How are you? Pretty good. Good, pretty good. I hope your reputation will get better. By the way, what is your happiness? Girls' happy place, top 3. Spot number 3, drain pipe. Spot number 2, vacant lot at night. Spot number 1, lover's tree. There is a vista called Lover's Tree across the bridge. That is my favorite place. So while we wait, something that I mentioned earlier in the stream is that I tried streaming this directly from my PS2 a while ago, and it doesn't look good at all. And by what I mean by that is, see how you can see pretty clearly in the top left corner of the screen, the 6-8. That's how much health I have. Well, when it was plugged directly into my capture card, the PS2, you couldn't even read that. It was so blurry for some reason, and it just didn't want to work. This is Mr. Apollo. You just basically have to hope that he vivas, because he has a good chance of not actually doing it. There we go. Now, if we're actually quick, we can go up to another guy who also has a low chance of, who has a 50% chance per day of vivaing. Hopefully he will. Though I think he does quite a bit of damage. So we basically have to hope. Money, please. Amanda, please. Okay, run. He appears at 2. So basically, I just have to wait. Oh. There we go. This is Champ. We basically have to wait until he does that little flurry move. And there we go. My nose is itchy. Okay, let me think. There's a couple people we could do now, but most of them aren't really wise. Either they do a lot of damage, or they're like in places that aren't really easy to get to. Here, let me check. So at 5 p.m., we can go to Mr. Music Box, who is that guy that we saw earlier, and wait for him. Actually, I think this is basically all we can do for right now. Yeah, that's all. Okay. Oops. Oops. This controller is messed up. It's different from the PS2 controller. We'll eat this sweet potato and it should heal us. While we're waiting, because I don't want to lose my progress just in case I screw up super badly, I will head to the bathroom and record my progress. Oh! There we go. So yeah, now we just need to wait until 5. Now 5 is when things start getting dangerous, and you should probably keep an eye on the timer, because late at night, I think around 8-ish, is when curfew goes into effect, and you will be murdered instantly if you're outside past curfew, at least if you get caught. Here he is, Mr. Music Box. Kiss. There we go. So we wait for his song to finish and then we can kiss. A lovely old man. How much money do we get? My guess is 80 or 120. 120. How did I know? Alright, so next we have kind of a funny one. He doesn't show up until 7:30. Enter. But this is Chuck. And it's kind of funny because the website I'm using says he's a sadomasochist. And he sure is into leather and chains, isn't he? You'll see what that means in a second. I don't quite know what to do for this one. I think you need to be like stepped way back here for it to work. But you might be able to stand next to him for all I know. So this is Chuck. He's in a gimp suit. Ah. Yeah, I don't understand him too well. Come on. Okay, so we failed. Exit. That's unfortunate, but I mean, it happens. So now we got to be quite careful. Because, well, one, we have 3 health. But also because curfew's in effect. And curfew means that if you get seen outside, bad things will happen. Let's look through the telescope. You should make a wish when you see a shooting star. It'll come true. What's my wish? S-E-C-R-E-T. Look! Crane. A crane is flying this late. It must live somewhere in this town. I wonder where. So, this hole is going to open up at 2 a.m. And Miss Thick Glasses, or Mrs. Thick Glasses, it's Miss Thick Glasses, she'll show up. So yeah, we're going to be staying out to way past curfew today. I think curfew is at like 8 something or like 9. Curfew, I think that means curfew is in effect. I don't remember. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe 10. Oh, there's the policeman. You need to avoid his gaze. We'll just sneak over here. So yeah, there's unfortunately a bit of waiting, but it's not horrible. It could be worse. We're not waiting super long, only until 2. And if you're watching on YouTube, I can simply just skip ahead. 30 minutes. And here is Mrs. Thick Glasses. Miss Thick Glasses. Ignore that thing in the background for now. We'll get to him later. Oh. Please do it. Aw, she's not gonna do it, is she? She did it! There we go. She has a chance to Viva. And whenever they have a chance to, that always sucks, because you can, like, spend, like, hours waiting for them to pop out of their holes. They finally do, and then they just don't do it for the entire night. And that's Miss Thickglasses. Money, please. 200. Alright. So we want to avoid that thing. That's another problematic thing that's in this game, but we'll get to him later. He's not so important right now.
What? Are you going to bed? Yes, good night, Brit.
Bedtime.
Everyone is talking about Brit. I'm so worried about my son's reputation that I can't sleep. Let's see. Today, Brit kissed Mr. Retired Bucket, Mr. Apollo, Champ, Mr. Music Box, Miss Thickglasses, Diddy, Lover's Tree, Lover's Tree. My son has successfully kissed for
Not the first time, but...
That means Brit has kissed 6 times in his whole life. Fantastic, I shall strengthen his heart. Now his reputation will be better too when he can actually try to kiss Champ this time. Brit has reached level 4. He has become a bragger boy.
We completely skipped level 3.
Keep trying and become a man with a strong heart. The next goal is 4 kisses.
Lover's Tree, thank you. I see all right, okay. Good night, Brit. Good morning, wake up.
Alright, let's save first things first. So, if we're quick... Actually, it's basically impossible. I was gonna say there's something we can do, but it doesn't happen... But it happens at 7:30, but we wake up at 8. So I guess right now there's not much to do. The closest thing that we can do, or like the next person that we need to like be there to kiss is probably Champ, and that's not until 7:30 p.m. I mean, there's somebody at 7:15 a.m. But like I said, unless we're going to stay up all night, we'll get to that guy later. It's not really worth doing right now. Actually, there's another thing at 2 a.m. that we can do, but it's going to be close if we want to go for Champ again. Let's head up this way. Hello, policeman. Good morning. Are you a criminal? Yes. The number of crime stamps you have is 0. You can't lie to me. This police note has all the criminal records. When you get 3 crime stamps, you'll be sent to the graveyard. Be careful. That board has information about criminal activities. Take a look at it. Okay. That's not who was on the board before. So we have our crush's father and some woman. Code of conduct. Keep clothes on. Do not smoke. Do not steal. Okay.